Welcome all you plus 2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to something. TV's Noah here without a beverage. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I don't have a lot of time. But I want to do a solve stream today because I wasn't able to do one on Monday. I don't have a lot of time, but a solve stream needs to happen. Few things though. One, there's been an issue with my stream for a while in that my computer is very old and sometimes it chugs and it can't handle things and it overheats and stuff like that. That's why I finally can say that I got a brand new gaming laptop cooler. So I got a new cooler that hopefully will keep this from overheating. Fingers crossed. It lights up and I don't like that because it affects my look and I don't know if it's better than my old one. Also, there's this problem. I've been doing stargazing, which has been a intimidating puzzle. I feel like I've made no progress in solving. It's just been data collecting. But I tried to go there today to do this very stream, and a very odd thing is happening. So let me go to this view. Yeah, every time I try to go to the website, I get this. I don't think there's anything wrong with my clock. It's just suddenly telling me that it doesn't work. So, we're going to have to do something else. So, I'm going to find something brand new in the Ignomatics hub. We're going to go to the weekly puzzles. We'll go into the archive. We'll find someone that we're friends with. And we'll do their puzzle. So, Season 6 Winter. Let's get someone that I know will not be upset if I do their puzzle. Kukkelis. I know Kukkelis. Kukkelis brings us Kinoplex. So let's jump into it. I'm just going to do it right now. Kukkelis presents Kinoplex. I don't have my headphones. Let me get my headphones in case there is sound to this. There's not a lot going on currently. So that's interesting. Do I have sound muted or anything like that? I don't trust this. Let's view the page source immediately. There's nothing hiding in here. Kinoplex. Eyeswideshut.html. Alright, is that what I'm about to click? Yep. Yes! Okay, so this is a scene from the film Eyes Wide Shut, which is a Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman joint. Let's view that page source. Not Fildillo. What is this? Password of or for the house. Password for the house. What's the password? All right, so password in Eyes Wide Shut. I know in Always Sunny it's orgy. The password in the film Eyes Wide Shut is Fidelo, which this is saying, not this part, this is saying not Fidelo. I'm going to try it. I've never seen Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know if this is a hot take. Not a fan of that director. 404. Let's view the page source of the 404 just to be sure. 404.png. Okay. I think that's just it saying you're wrong. So I kind of ignored this. Let's just write that down so we can kind of like see what's going on here. So it's SHA256 Shade or SHA256 SHA-256. I don't know what that could mean. Sorry that I'm covering the chat. Also, as always, the rules. If you don't know the answer, we are on a team, so feel free to use the chat to make suggestions. And then... for the house. Not the horse. Password for the house. I don't know what SHA-256 means. Let's give that a Google. Because that seems interesting. That calculates hashes from strings. Or hash functions who digest 8. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. So this seems to be important. So I didn't go to the Wikipedia, so I don't quite understand how it works. We should also do this, right? Not this. This is not what I wanted. It's not Fidelo. So is the answer not Fidelo? We should at least do this. This seems Easter eggy, at least. No. No, it is not. Okay. So the password for the house, which I'm just going to search that. Phrase. I switch out the password given to... My theory is the password given to Nick was the password assigned to the musician for the evening. Oh, so this is implying that the password is different. It also applies to your role, which, you know, that's good. Stanley Kubrick. I'm not a fan of Stanley Kubrick. I like Clockwork Orange, but that's really the only one I enjoy. I've never seen it. Maybe I should see the film. So maybe I take... I do this. Or should I do it the other way? I mean, I'll try this. I mean, it hurts me nothing to try this. Yeah. Alright. I don't understand this coding. So let me also... SHA-256. And we'll do a little bit of investigation about... Or maybe I should answer backwards. That's another idea. Is a set of cryptic hash functions designed by the United States National Security Agency. It was first published in 2001, A Space Odyssey. They were built using a mathematical construction from one-way compression, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it gets us to 500 bits. It is... I don't fully understand this. Okay. So I want to switch these just out of curiosity. Starting to feel like this is wrong. It's not a hex string. That's right. But I don't want it to be, I want it decoded into, gosh darn it. Okay, let's go to decode. I also want to try fellatio, or it's not fellatio, whatever the word is. I want to try that backwards because it was enter, or that's not it either. The clue for it was backwards, so maybe that is what it's trying to tell me, is that it should be backwards. Pizzors. OIL. I'm just gonna write it down here so I can kind of see it in real time. OILEDIF. Oh, okay, I missed the past parentheses. So, like, it seems to me what it's trying to say is SHA-256, the password in the house. So there's something that needs to be done. Okay. Okay, this is making sense to me. Just wanted to see. Alright, so I'm going to go to decode. I'm going to go to SHA. SHA-Te, real smooth. Okay. So we are going to take. So it seems like, yeah, we're doing this process to this word. I think not. I think this is just saying that that's not the answer alone. It could be saying that I'm supposed to be doing this with a different word, but I don't know how to get that information. Decipher. Oh, I'm in French mode still. Let's go to English. This thing's not working as well as I'd hoped. It's already feeling a little warm. I even have an ice pad here. Trying to get cool air going. Alright. Salt prefixed. No result. I don't understand how this code works, so I don't... What if I encrypt it? Alright, so this is getting me an answer. That is not what I wanted. I'm assuming this is not the answer it wants. No, it is not. Alrighty. Not Fidelo. Fidelo? What is this word, Fidelo? Is there any information about that word that's important? Fidelo. Fidelo, the libretto tells how Lenore, disguised as a prison guard named Fidelo, rescues her husband, Forsand, from death in a political prison. So it's an opera? It's an opera by Beethoven, the Saint Bernard. Okay. I'm going to run it through an EIF. Oh. Enigmatix, you had your own EIF, I believe, right? Yeah. EXIF. EXIF, excuse me. Alright, so we'll see if that leads me anywhere. I feel like it won't, but it's just me being thorough. So, I don't 100% understand how this works. I need some sort of salt prefix. It's a hash standard derived from SHA-2. Standard of the United States. Okay. Corresponds to a fingerprint of 64 hexadecimal characters, which characterized it in the most unique way. Decode has a hash. Encryption is hash, meaning that it is one way and cannot be decrypted. Oh, okay. That's a lot of gobbledygook. Without the hyphen. Since it is a hash based on nonlinear functions, there's no decryption method. So I think the answer is pretty obvious that I need to do something to this word, unless that's not the word. So I feel like I should take it and encrypt it, but I already did that and it did not work. Eyes wide shut. All right. So what else could I do here? Because the code we have is this. That's what it should be. The password for the house, which we have. Or maybe we take it backwards and then we do this to it. And then we encrypt it. And then we take that, and that's the answer? It seems very un-Kukkelis to make the answer a bunch of gobbledygook. Password for the house. I'm just... Are there other ones? Alright, the two passwords. The plot hinges on there being two passwords. Hartford is given the first password for entry by his friend Nick Nightingale, great name, but does not receive the second password, which is for the house. Is unable to provide it, revealing that he was only given one parrot, which leads to him being discovered as an intruder. So, do we never get? What is the password for the house in Eyes Wide Shut? In the novella, the party apparently descends using Denmark as the password for the entrance, which is significant in that Albania with a soldier in Denmark. The film's password. In earlier drafts, the password was Fidello Rainbow. So we have Denmark and Rainbow as leads. So the idea is I don't think the movie tells you this. Try Denmark. And this is not going to work because we don't have the... I don't know what salt plus word plus salt has to do with anything. I don't know what salt means in this case. Denmark, we're trying you. But we don't know the password for the house is the problem. All right, let's try rainbow. It could also be Denmark backwards. Is there any information in the... oh, yeah, we didn't check this. Let's see if there's anything hidden here. Created in GIMP. There's a GIMP at the orgy. It was right there. The joke was right there. Nothing seems to be hiding in here. Nothing seems to be hiding in here. All right. Oops. This is a strange little area. I guess because my eyes are shut. Let me get to here. What are you doing? What are you doing, computer? We're spelling Denmark backwards. Mark. Den. Rainbow backwards. Wob. Oop, this should be an R. Wopnar. What am I missing? What am I missing in this puzzle? Not Fidelio. This is backwards. I need to SHA 256 something. Am I an idiot? Hold on. Have I been dumb this whole time? Did I close it? What the hell did I do? No, not tunic. What do I need? What do I need? Decode. In English, please. Was I doing the wrong one? 256 is what I want, right? 256, which is what I clicked. Yeah. Hatch search. What is that? It's like another original string. Let's contain. I don't know what that will do. Or, oh man, am I just being dumb? The password for the house. Like, is it just being literal? No. Come on, give me a hint here. The password. Spell word right. Spell word right. For the house. to see something else here. I just want to see if there was anything written there that might have been helpful. No, I don't want the leaderboards. I want the archives. Kukkelis. No, there's no. I thought there was a description here, but there's not a description here. Kinoplex. Oh, I guess this is going to be all movie related, which I'm totally down for. What was censored in Eyes Wide Shut? Where's the big house? What's the famous line? No dream is ever just a dream. What is the default password for OpenEye? I don't understand that. Can I don't want to watch this, I just want to read this. Is that cool? Because I feel like showing Stanley Kubrick movies on stream is forbidden. Stop. No, I don't want the comments. Let me just... For it, may I have the password, please? Fidello. That's right, sir. That is the password for admittance. But may I ask you the password for the house? The password for the house. Yes. I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten it. That's unfortunate because here, it doesn't matter whether you have forgotten it or if you never knew it, you will kindly remove your mask. Bill slowly removes the mask. The red cloak. The cult leader continues talking in a pleasant tone. Now get undressed. Get undressed, remove your clothes. In case you did not understand what the word undressed meant. Gentlemen, please, remove your clothes. Or would you like us to do it? Any other talk of the password? Nope, that's the only mention of the password here. In a pleasant tone. What else is there to learn and glean from what I'm seeing here? There's some sort of filter over this to make it kind of like... There's like digital noise has been added to this. I don't know if that is of note. I don't know what I would do with that. Unless... Save the image. Save this to... I want to save this to my desktop. Save this to my downloads. Thank you. I'm so freaking dumb. From file. I need to upload the file. Into this. Okay. Browse. The question is it, what word do I actually encrypt? My guess is that, okay, I'm selecting it, it's off screen so you guys don't see all my downloads. There we go, uploading that file. Let's start with the words, the password for the house, because I feel like that's the most likely. Oh, that's probably just get rid of it. I thought that red X meant it's broken, but... If not, we'll try Fladello or whatever the freak, however you say it. Why is this called archive? No. Yeah, I think the because here's the picture. This is the same picture, but here there's like a film over it, which probably is a bunch of very important. I can also try to see if the PNG works if I rearrange the letters, but whatever. Alrighty. So we are going back into this, and we are trying Fidelio. 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 Oh. Wait, from file. Oh, can I just... Okay. Interesting. So now it wasn't Fidelio that I just did. I did the actual image, which I think is what it's asking me to do. So then I come in here and I'm like, gobbledygook! And it doesn't know what it is. While we're here, let's just get ahead and go to decode. Just out of curiosity, please do this in English. You got a hexadecimal translator? Because it's this. The result is in hexadecimal, correct? Not crazy? Yes. So I should then be able to come in here, spit this here, convert this to, please don't convert it to just numbers. No, I need hex to ASCII or whatever. Convert to text. Does that mean anything? So, I noticed it says convert to numbers there, which is not what I wanted. Why is this so hard? Hexadecimal to text. Solution. Give it to me. Give me the solution. Okay. So from file, did that. Encrypted this as hexadecimal. Can I go to CyberChef? Can I just do this as one process and maybe it'll make a little bit more sense to me? I'm not like this is supposed to be a short stream. I'm gonna be done rather soon. And my computer hasn't exploded, which is great. My computer's a little hot, but not really hot because my new thing is working. Sha. Two, 6. Sha. 256. And then from hex. There we go. And I'd like this to be the image. Does that work? It looked like it tried to work. Open folder is input. Open file is input. There we go. There we go. It's off screen again, just so you guys don't see all my downloads. Not that there's anything really to hide there. It's just... Okay. Oh. Alright, so there's the hex output. It is a hex output, right? Yeah, it is. None. To me, I feel like this should have worked. This really feels like I've done the right thing. Do I change the rounds? I don't understand what the rounds mean. I'm just trying stuff now. Eyes wide shut. Rounds. Does rounds mean anything in the worlds of eyes wide shut? Must include rounds. No. Full Metal Jacket's a pretty good movie. Yeah. I will give Stanley Kubrick his due. I like Full Metal Jacket. And I do like Clockwork Orange. I really did not care for The Shining. And really did not care for 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey is 40% an incredible movie and 60% stuff, in my opinion. If I'm not going to solve it, I'm going to piss people off. So, I have to do, I didn't mean to zoom, but I have to do this out of curiosity. Since I've reversed this, copy. Does this file exist unreversed? It does not. Okay. Here's a stupid idea. Yeah, so I'm taking the hexadecimal output, reversing it, and then seeing if anything. What if I do this? Does this do anything? Yeah, it was worth a try. I feel like I have a lot of the ideas. I really think I'm supposed to use the image. There's part of me that thinks I'm supposed to reverse image search because of the reverse of the terms here. It's this whole round style. Here, this. This. Trash. No! I feel like the fuzz over... The fact that the image is there. Shaw. The fact that the image is there and has been edited, and that the fact that this Shah 256 thing can be decoded using an image. Which, just see. I did get the same... I got the same output here. So I'm doing it correctly. But the fact that it's part of its system is that you can do this with an image makes me think that I'm doing something correct here. And the fact that the image has been edited to properly come up with a proper exit seems to be correct. My only thought is maybe I'm supposed to mirror the actual image. But then I'm like editing the image, you know? Then I'm like, it's no longer the file that it is if I do that. But it seems clear to me if I'm not supposed to use Fidelo, which I'm not according to the page source, I'm supposed to take the password for the house, which is the name of the image, run that through SHA 256, which I've done. That leaves me with a hexadecimal string. It would make sense to then try to solve the hexadecimal string. Because my thought is if it's a word like Denmark, rainbow, Philadelphia, that is not an element that Kukkelis has the ability to have an output that was decided by Kukkelis. Right? Because the way the SHA 256 works, it's undecryptable. It's a process that it goes through. That Kukkelis doesn't have any input on what it spits out. Right? Like if it's a shift cipher, you can decide how many it shifts and things like that. This doesn't seem to have that information. So, for Kukkelis to create the puzzle, there has to be an element created by Kukkelis that can be properly decoded with this method. And to me, that's the image. The issue I am having is that it's not outputting anything interesting. Is there another way? Like, I tried to reverse it. Because, the only other element of this puzzle that I feel like I'm not using is the fact that for some reason the instructions were backwards. And if it's always going to put out as a hexadecimal, wait, I don't know what to change about the rounds, though. Like, just one round, please. Let's just do that and just see if that does anything. Hex to text, please. Hex. Nope. Reverse. Take the output, reverse it, and then put it. Because Kukkelis could make an image that, based on how Kukkelis edits and puts information into the image, it'll spit out a hexadecimal code that is decipherable and the answer. So that's why I think I'm in the right area. I feel like I'm just missing a step. Let's go back and just kind of look at it. What else is here? What else is here? Let's view the page source again, please. Is there anything else that's just like suspicious about it? Backwards priest. Oh wait, there's an MP3 file. There was supposed to be music the whole time. It's clearly something backwards. Damn it! Damn it all! Save audio as. Open Audacity. Save. See, this is the stuff that gets me like mad at myself, because like I'm doing what I feel like is good work, and just the answer's in front of me, and I'm dumb, you know. Audacity's gonna be up. Sorry, I gotta cover the chat. Nobody's talking to me anyway. Ha! All right, priests, give me your wisdom. Effect. Now, where's the thing? Distortion. Reverse. No, sorry. Control all. Effect. Special. Reverse. Am I getting a copyright strike currently? Hold on. Let me do the thing I always do, which is, of course, Shazam! Where's Shazam? Shazamming it. No result. Let me try it not through my headphones. I'm sorry if this doubles up the sound for you guys. Can we go full screen just so you guys can see this? Password anti-fiction. Well, that's sus as hell. Alright, let's go ahead and just try anti-fiction, and then we'll do all the things. Like, what I'd love right now, is I'd love at least an Easter egg that's like, you're on the right track. Where's Cyber Chef? There's this. Anti-fiction. Oh, wait. 64, right? That's what we started with. Over there. So then we do this. That's not giving me anything that makes sense. But what if we reverse it first, and then try it? No, nothing that makes sense. Okay. Let's just take this as an as an answer. Let's reverse that. Alright! Okay! That's enough! I feel like this is my biggest problem whenever I'm trying to solve things, is I kind of get in my head, I was like, this makes sense as the solution. And then it's not the solution. And then I decide that it should be the solution, and I stay stuck with it. But I'm getting a phone call. I have to go. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming. Follow me here on Twitch. I'll see you all next time. Oh, my mouse. Oh, I got my mouse pad wet. It's not working.